Great. Since I'm here, let me grab a little bit of snow. Oops. Pauper block, snow block. The torch was there. Oh, wait a minute. Not that one, because you can't actually walk up there. Also, I should also get my glass panes because I use those for railings. Alright, so this is just open there. These ones. Oops. This diamond shovel is really dangerous. It's so easy to accidentally destroy things. Alright, so that is gonna be a balcony. Right, pillars, no, that's the pillar, that's the block. How do I light? Or do I not have that bit? You know, maybe I don't actually have this bit. Because there's no floor there. It's not doing anything, right? Yeah. Right, like that, and then on the balcony, let's have a little bit of railing. We do need lights here though. Where do we put these lights? Because this one, this is light level 1. We actually don't. Technically, we don't need a light there because monsters need light level 0 to spawn now. It'll be dark, but it won't be so dark that enemies can spawn. So maybe this is okay. Oops. Alright, purple pillar. Back to what I was doing before, which is the outside columns. Let me just check this. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. So again, the vertical element, it breaks up the long flat walls, whereas before it was just like a big long rectangle. Now there's like a series of smaller rectangles. I don't know if you think that's better or not though. Maybe you think that's just the same thing, but anyway. So I need 4 stacks of these. Let's make it at 2 stacks. I'll probably need another stack afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pillar, block. This is block. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't change these back, right? Okay, you can't change the pillars back into blocks. So let's try not to make too many. Try not to make more than we need. Oh, on the outside, this is not on the ground, this is above the ground. Alright. What do I do about that? Do I want a foundation? If I have a foundation, it's gonna have to be a different material. Let's think about that later. Put that there. Yeah, because in some parts it's very high above the ground. It's not just like a little bit above the ground, it's a lot above the ground. Towards the other end. If I do have foundations, I want it to be a completely different material. A material that I currently don't have. So I'm gonna have to like go mining for cobblestone or something to get a different material. A wooden foundation doesn't really make sense because the wood will just rot and become soil. It has to be a stone foundation. Have to harvest enough stone to fill the bottom of this. Maybe we don't do that. We just have the purple columns go to the dirt wherever that is. Something to think about for later on. Not a problem we have to solve right now. I can't just jump off and eat carrots. I don't have to avoid taking damage like this. Alright. Okay, so this is... Alright. So we want to go... Also want to go... And then... Pop a block. And then pop a pillar. And glass panes. Right, right. That's the entrance, and then the other side. How do I get down? So the columns... Okay, this is pretty much on ground level. Well... does that mean the columns don't stick out on the semicircle parts? Again, just thinking ahead a little bit. Because we're also going to have columns around the semicircle. But does that mean we don't? We have it flush with the wall on the semicircle. Like having columns outside a circular thing is... It's gonna be really complicated to figure out. Because, you know, like on the horizontal bits, the column, it's like, it's 2 by 1, right? It's 2 by 1, like it sticks out. But if the semicircle, you're gonna want it to stick out in a fan, right? But then because it's Minecraft, you're never gonna get it exactly at the right angle. How on earth am I gonna do the semicircle? Alright, I'm gonna have to test things out, see what works. Pop a pillar. I don't think it'll work if I try to have it fan out. The foundation, I do want a cobblestone foundation at some point. But that means I'll have to mine cobblestone. Which I'm okay with, I can do that. I'll probably do it like later. Leave it later. In which case... I should take back I'm looking up to avoid looking at all the signs and lagging the game. I should take back this, because I think I'm gonna have cobblestone. One block of cobblestone around the whole edge. And then have the columns sit on the cobblestone. So that's the outside. We step back a little bit. Not bad. Quite Art Deco. Especially like the semicircular bits at the end, very Art Deco. Art Deco, A-R-T space D-E-C-O, A-R-T-D-E-C-O. Yeah, like the, although Art Deco, it's more horizontal lines than vertical lines, I think. Oh no, some of them are vertical lines too. Like long straight lines and curvy bits. Yeah. Yeah, very Art Deco. I like it. But that's without having the... No, that's fine too. The top of this is fine too. I am into Art Deco. Right, like here, if you have the concrete foundation, which also means that all of these blocks are redundant because they'll be hidden by the cobblestone. We can change that out with dirt and save some pauper blocks if we want to conserve pauper blocks. Don't think we need to conserve pauper blocks, but well, in a way, pauper is cheaper than dirt. Maybe snow blocks. Snow blocks is the real cheap one. Can replace the bottom of those with snow blocks and nobody would notice because it's behind everything. Anyway, pauper is not expensive, right? It's just, you just punch the chorus plants and then add a bucket of lava. Pretty much the most disposable blocks. The snow and the pauper. I should put the glass blocks in these already, because this is gonna be like glass there and glass on the bottom as well, except for the central opening. How does it look from the inside? You can't really, like, the window's too small for you to really see outside. Alright, the entryway. There. Snow. And pauper.